Now, before we decide to want to leave, this will be a fun, exciting, and informative speech on the topic of debt and why we go into debt, the psychological side of it. And to begin, I'd like to present you a short commercial vid on how we are lured into buying debt. Don't worry. Go out there and enjoy your vacation trip. You want to go to the Swiss Alps this winter? Well, MasterCard is here for you. Don't worry about the financial implications. Just go out there and enjoy the snow, the wind blowing in your face, the beautiful sunset. We're here for you and for your financial needs. So, as a society, we are culturally sold into buying debt as an acceptable way of purchasing things. And according to a financial guru, Dave Ramsey, who is well respected among many circles, we we buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't need to. And the first reason why we go into debt is we have this little inner child that says, I want it now. I want it now. I want it now. And we haven't learned to tame this little inner child of ours that wants instant gratification and hasn't learned the important lesson of delaying it. The second reason why we go into debt is because we have to use debt to make emergency purchases that we don't have savings or readily available cash to purchase. And the other reason why we go into debt is we may not be living a lifestyle that is conducive of being debt free. We might be purchasing things to, per se, keep up with the Joneses. And that is not necessarily helping us out. We could be being envious of others, especially those that are going to the wars that are wearing nice clothes, they're driving brand new Toyota pickup trucks, they're living a very high-end lifestyle, and we might be jealous of that. And by doing so, we may necessarily need to go into debt. The other reason, the psychological reason that we go into debt is also to hide our problems. Debt is a great way to superficially seem successful, but deep down inside, we've got problems that aren't necessarily seen by others that are around us, except for our outward appearance. And so, one way to combat the effects of debt is to realize we need to be honest with ourselves and to understand that debt doesn't necessarily help us in the long run as much as we would like it to. Oftentimes it's just a short-term solution that will eventually cause a long-term problem. And in conclusion, I wanted to use another 30-second commercial to say what the credit card companies should really be saying. This card right here, it's going to be there for the rest of your life.
It's that annoying little piece of plastic that you desperately wish would go away, but won't because you haven't been able to make your financial payments on time. And as you're not able to make your financial payments, interest will accrue and it will become a burden and you won't be able to sleep at night because Mr. MasterCard right here will be there. Hey.
So, to wrap everything up, it's important to realize the implications of debt, why we go into debt, the psychological aspect of how debt affects us in the long run, and why we need to be understanding of it and cautious towards it.